Um, okay, so I put my videos on and I'm looking at the videos and it's either I'm looking down or all around or my eyes are moving and I'm just not used to it. So hopefully I'll get better soon. They tell me I will. So okay. Um, so with the knowledge that I had with the imbalance of hormones, I did some research and I found out that's where all the weight gain's coming from. That's where all the problems coming from as far as me getting sick all the time and my cycles and all this stuff. So anyways, um, I had gotten on some natural medicines and it stopped me from being sick all the time, but I was in bed for 2 years and agonizing pain with my back and hip and leg and um, like I said with this ER, and it was just a mess. My goal was to homeschool my child, and I had to send her to school, and that was really hard for me to accept. I felt like a failure, like I was, not a good mom because of it. And my husband has to clean the house. I can't. I have to have a chair, a power chair to get around in, and um, I can't have any more children, and it was just horrible. And um, fast forward a couple more years, say about three, um, we had moved, and my husband was in college, and I was uh, um, I don't want to get into too much details because I don't want it to get um, uh, it's on YouTube, so um, anyways, I had started to hemorrhage, and the I went into the hospital. They said I was okay. I was new to the area. I didn't have any doctors. They wanted me to go to a OBGYN that I went to, and they said they wanted to do a DNC. They wanted to do a I probably had uterine cancer, and they wanted to do a biopsy, and they wanted to put me under. Well, when you're over 350 pounds, that's not a good thing to do. And I was really scared, and I was alone, and I had alone meaning no guidance. I didn't know what to do. Um, and my husband's like, you got to do it. If you're sick, you got to do it. So we went to our family doctor at the time, and my husband had to go, and I was there, and she wanted to know why I was so sad, what was wrong. And I told her, and my husband left the room, and she listened to me for almost a half hour with everything I had went through. And it was astonishing to me that she listened to me, and I started to cry. And she asked me why I was crying, and I said, because you're the first doctor to actually listen to me. Um, I mean, the doctor that helped me with the blood test, I was in a lot of pain a couple months later with ovarian cyst problems, and they said I had 5 ovarian cysts from the polycystic ovarian disease, and he wanted to do surgery. And the month before that, it was scheduled, and before I had surgery, it was immense pain, and something was going on, and I went into the ER, I mean to the hospital, and they admitted me the weekend before I had surgery, and I was pumped full of drugs, and it was horrible. And so they come in to get me the next day, and I had no pain, and I said I can't do this. And I said, I want you to, something changed. I'm not in any pain anymore. I said, can you do a quick ultrasound before you have surgery, before you give me surgery? Oh no, we got to do this now. And I'm like, there's something wrong. I don't feel any pain, so I don't think that I need to have the surgery. And he goes, well, you don't feel any pain because because you're all drugged up. I was, from Friday to Monday, given drugs every 6 hours, very strong medicine, and I'm like, no, please check to make sure. And he says no, and I says, well, then I can't do it. And I didn't have the surgery my husband was so mad at me. The doctors were mad at me. I had the surgeon, the guy that put you under, the anesthesiologist, the nurses. Everybody was mad at me, and I left the hospital. And anyways, long story short, the next week I went into the ER because I was in a lot of pain, and they did an ultrasound on me, and all the cyst had ruptured. That's where the pain was coming from, and the fluid from the cyst had caused a infection. I can't remember the name of it, but anyways, um, and that's where the pain was. So if they would have given me surgery, it would have been a waste of time, and they wouldn't have been able to help me surgically wise. So they gave me a shot of antibiotics and sent me home. But anyways, so that's just doctors don't listen to me. They don't want to hear. They see you're fat, you're overweight, you're in pain. If you lost weight, you wouldn't have any pain. Oh, you want something to get out of pain? Oh, you're on drugs. You're addicted to drugs, honey. You need to get some help. Um, you need to go to see a psychologist. All this pain you're in, you shouldn't be in pain. Um, so that's the kind of doctors I've heard from. Um, so the doctor that I seen about the problem with the hemorrhaging and stuff, she had um, told me that um, I needed progesterone. Well, I knew I had a hormone deficiency, but I didn't know that you could take hormone cream. I'm like, well, they've given me some like stuff for like, they've given me like birth control pills and Provera and some other stuff that forces bleeding and it stops, and like if I hadn't had a cycle they would give it to me to force one. So anyways, she said no, this is hormone cream that you take once a month. With that time that I saw her, I was 415 pounds. um 2 years later, being on the hormone cream, um I have lost, now I'm down to 360. And that is, my weight loss has slowed a great deal. Um, but I've gotten a lot better, and the cream has really helped a lot. Um, where I'm at now is that I stopped losing weight and I'm slowly starting to gain it back, and that's because one, um, now that my pain is under control, I'm on some medicine that has controlled my pain. That the hormone cream is helping me, but now it looks like that needs to be adjusted, and we got to go through some testing for that. And so where I'm at now is I'm 38 years old. I'd like to try for another baby. My daughter is lonely, and she does not like to be the only child. And she's an amazing daughter, and we're so blessed to have her, and she's such a miracle. And anyways, that's what I want to do. I want to try to have another baby before I'm 40. I got, I want to lose 100 pounds, and hopefully I'll be able to be healthy enough to carry a baby and full term. I've done it once. I can do it again. I just need the guidance and help of getting what my body needs and getting it adjusted. So that's my story. That's where I'm at. It took 4 videos, and I'm sorry it's taken so long, but it's long, drawn out. um, um, Thank you for listening, and for all the letters and subscriptions, and my video, my first one I did, it was viewed over 300 times. I thought that was awesome. I'm new, and I just hope that um, it helps. And I thank you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.